Okay, we are live, folks.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Call our meeting to order. Would everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our first item is consent agenda. The recommended action: approve the following items which are included in the consent agenda: 6A minutes and 8B special education. May I have a motion, please?
I will make that motion.
Second. Any discussion? If not, please vote.
Seven yes.
We have a presentation this evening with Mrs. Trainer and the Interact Club and her student, Johnny Lynn Coro. So-
is not here.
Okay,
This is Sophie Spamberg.
Sophie Spamberg is here this evening, so we welcome the both of you. I'm sure at this point you've already signed in, so we welcome you and look forward to your presentation.
Okay, so you see, we're with Interact the high school program, and we put together some things that we just wanted to talk to you guys about, or just show you what we've been doing this year so far and what we're looking forward to for the rest of the year. So far for our current members, 6 freshmen, 5 sophomores, 13 juniors, and 13 seniors. So we've definitely built this program up a lot. We have a lot of seniors and juniors. And from my experience in this club for all 4 years since my freshman year, we tend to build more as the year goes on, and as people get further into their high school career, we see more and people join throughout their time in the high school. I think to start off, we have a lot of scared freshmen, but when they see the impact that we have and they hear about events like the Teddy Bear Picnic, that's a big one for us, that's fun and exciting. We have more people that join throughout the whole time. We have our president, Fiona Sullivan and Donna Perez. We have a lot of doubles this year. Vice President, Ireland Cassidy and Rowan Mather. Treasurer Brooke Meyer, and I am lucky enough to be the secretary for the club.
Graduating seniors, as long as they participate in at least one activity that we offer, receive a stole to wear at graduation. And most of the seniors have already completed that for this year. It went to the next slide.
Oh, okay.
So we're good.
Activities so far, we have done Locker Day, Dam Duck Race, Teddy Bear Picnic, pumpkin decorating, and we have done our first blood drive. We also have done the s'mores packing for the Rose Club, and we're looking forward to our next blood drive with the Red Cross, I believe. For me, my favorite's always been Locker Day. It was something that I looked forward to a lot going into school, setting up my locker, and especially as a senior, I got to set it up and I got to guide a lot of people, a lot of kids I met through Camp Placid over the summer. So it was really great for me to be able to see all the kids be very scared and very nervous and then be very excited running around, finding their classrooms and their teachers. And we're lucky enough to have a tight-knit community where a lot of the kids already knew the high school seniors that were in the building. Teddy Bear Picnic. This was my first Interact event when I was a freshman. It brings in support for small businesses, staff members, local scoops, Miss LeClaire's small business. And then we also had the 80 karaoke join with us. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it.
Yes, and that's Ms. Tresca, who is a TA at the elementary school for small business. So it was nice to include other staff members and let them interact with the students in the district in a different setting. And I know after talking to Ms. Tresca, she was very excited to see the students outside of their regular day and then have them come up to her and be very excited to talk to her about seeing them over the weekend.
And then we collect stuffed animals for taking children, and the leftovers go to the Christmas fund. I used to live in the apartment buildings by Teddy Bear Park, and it was my favorite time of the year when my dad would let me go all by myself and pick out my own teddy bear. I believe I ended up in the parade one year. I don't know how, but it's such a fun experience, especially for the littles. And going into it as a member of Interact, it was amazing to see all the small businesses interact, all the kids going up to different things. Especially the library books is my favorite when kids get a stuffed animal and a book and they just get so excited about having something that they picked out for them. And it's a good opportunity for families too to be able to give that to their children as well in times when they might not be able to on their own.
We've done such a great job collecting those extra stuffed animals that it was nice to, instead of just have them sit for the next year, pass them off to Cora and Zach to have for the Christmas fund too, and then they get donated in another way.
Like Ms. Trainer talked about, bringing in small businesses. We have so many. It's so important to include as many as we can in this time. The Saratoga Party Adventure with Bluey and the charcuterie characters as well. Sorry, Carrie.
We helped the Boy Scouts. They're trying to recruit and recreate Cub Scouts, so they got to talk to interested families. The fire department came with a fire truck. The LPA was able to come and interact with students and hand out books. And Lake Placid Animal Hospital had their stuffy hospital. They interacted with kids and they got to see the people that they get to bring their pets to, but in a different light. So that was nice, because I know, at least from my experience, my children don't always love when I have to bring our pets to the vet. So it was that nice interaction, like, well, here, they're helping you with your stuffed animals too. Here are some pictures. Donna ran our stuffy table this year, the LPA, and then also Miss LeClaire and her ice cream cart. This year, we again did all of the pumpkins for the Halloween trivia that Rotary puts on. Unfortunately, we didn't get a great picture, but it really helps to add to our sponsor club of Rotary and take that off the table for them. And then it becomes a real talking piece for the people that are there, knowing that the club is able to do that for them. And students get to highlight their creativity.
So the blood drive, there's two separate ones that we've had, the Adirondack Regional, and then later, like I mentioned, the American Red Cross. I first heard about this when I was in Ms. Kyler's 10th grade health class, and Ms. Trainer came in, and we had a nurse, I believe, also come in and talk to us about what donating blood is, what you're actually doing, where it goes, and the entire process. This year, we collected 7 units of blood for this drive. The challenge tends to be the college trip, that the big one that we do is scheduled at the same time, which can be a conflict. A lot of our students that are in Interact are also the ones that are taking that step to go and look at colleges. We had a lot of members that were not there. We had one student donor, and that was me this time around. The blood drive was a big thing to me. I have had a lot of family members that have been in and out of the hospital, and I know how scary that can be. And so the blood drive for me was a big thing because I might be scared of needles, but if that's the way that I can give back, it's a way that I can give back beyond teddy bears and books. And you never know how it affects someone. And I think the beautiful thing is you never see the outcome, but you get to know that you did something big for someone else.
So this is the second year we have partnered with Roost to do all of the packaging of their s'mores supplies for the campfire and cocoa, which is held on Main Street during the week between Christmas and New Year's. And it's a large task. Students are able to sign out during the day, go over to Orta, hang out with the people in Roost, package up 12 extremely large bins of s'more stuff, maybe interact with students that they don't always get to see. So if Sophie had a study hall at the same time a 9th grader had a study hall, they can go together and then talk up about Interact, and all of a sudden here's this new member of Interact that we may not have reached otherwise. And it does a lot for Roost because they wouldn't be able to get it done without us.
The Red Cross blood drive is coming up soon, March 20th, and I believe the sign-up sheet is out already for adults.
The online link is out for community members, and I've thrown it out into generic Facebook land. Right now, we have 22 out of the 38 slots that are filled. If we collect that 30 units of blood, $500 will go to Interact for scholarships from the Red Cross. This is typically a more popular community drive because people can sign up and plan in advance versus the other one, which is a drop-in drive. So it just is kind of hit or miss if we get enough people. Upcoming, Raquel, who is a senior, wants to do a cultural fair as part of her capstone project and has asked Interact to kind of help out with that. And we will help with our annual park day again, which we partner with the town of North Elba and go to the parks and kind of help weed and pick up. And we bring the fifth graders along so they can kind of experience Interact. There is a middle school Interact as well. And so we hope to gain members through that. And then as Rotary and Bruce come up with other activities that are possible, we always partner with them or any other community organization that may need somebody. Anything else?
I think we covered it pretty well.
Questions?
I think you do a great job. I didn't realize that you have so many activities that you participate in. And congratulations on being the student blood donor. That's a big thing. So, but no, I'm very impressed with all the projects that you're doing, planning.
You stole my thunder. Thank you. You do what you're doing. It's awesome. You guys do a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Appreciate you. Yeah.
You
You think?
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Joe, don't go far.
No, I have no phone. Our next item is recommended action, a motion to go into executive session for the purposes of discussing tenure recommendations. May I have a motion, please? Please vote.
Seven, yes.
Um,
Joe's gonna take care of it.